Central Phoenix about to get a little more colorful.
Yeah, a very talented and well-known artist was hired to create several large murals at the Crescent Highland apartment building this morning. He's showing us his work, and Javi is out there at 16th Street in Camelback to give us a good look. Good morning.
You know what, this is cool. If you've driven through Central Phoenix and downtown Phoenix, you know there is tons of apartment complex and condo complexes going up. What's unique to the Valley of the Sun is you're seeing more and more of these murals pop up across town, adding some beautiful color to the landscape. And if you recognize this work, well, you might know the work of Tato Caraveo. He is the artist who was tapped to make this all happen, but you're well known here in the Valley of the Sun, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so you've done tons of murals. You said mostly on Roosevelt Row. When they tapped you to do this one, what were your initial thoughts?
Just excitement. You know, just never had an opportunity to paint a mural this large, so it was really exciting.
So how do you prepare for something like this? Where do you go in with your vision thinking, I want this one to stand out and pop?
Just a lot of thought and planning. Just coming out here, sitting here and looking at the wall and just trying to get the visual in my mind, grading it out, and then just inspiration from friends and people giving me like, oh, maybe something like this, you know.
Even crazier, this is the biggest piece you've ever done, and you said you're kind of scared of heights.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got over that fear, right, to make this happen?
I got over it to make it happen.
All right, you're going to work on a piece here. We want to talk to Jim Cawley. He is with this complex, behind this beautiful luxury apartment complex here. Why was it important for you guys to bring in a local artist to add that local flavor?
This is the second apartment community that Crescent Communities has invested in the Valley, and our first in this neighborhood. And so in an attempt to really integrate into the neighborhood and make things as authentic as possible, which is important to us, we hired a local manager, Alliance Residential, and then when we came up with the mural concept, they vetted and then found Tato and recommended him to us, and so we hired him and have been, you know, absolutely overjoyed with the work that he's produced for us.
Yeah, he's put a beautiful piece up there, not only here on the southern wall, but also in the main entrance as well. Let me get on the other side. The wind seems to be blowing that way there. What are you doing here?
I'm just filling in the sky, you know, just filling it in. I got another few layers to go on this, so just getting the background done, then I'll cover that up with the foreground.
Okay, so let's look at this piece here. What does this mean when you look at it?
To me, it represents her holding the birdhouse, represents coming home for all the birds. Birds really have no home, but this is more like making it a home. And she's like the one embracing them to come home, you know, so.
All right, well, beautiful piece indeed. What do they say? A house is not a home until Tato touches it. I think that's a new phrase right there. But beautiful luxury apartment set to be open right off of 16th Street and Highland. But you'll notice all his work across the Valley of the Sun, guys.
Very cool, Javi. Thanks for showing us. Appreciate it.